Hello, my name is Derek Moore. I am a second-year master's student in the College of Electrical and Computer Engineering here at Purdue University. I hail from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where I did my undergraduate studies at the Southern University and A&M College. Currently, it is my privilege to serve as the Black Graduate Association President. If I could use one word to describe the BGA, it would be limitless. Since I've been a member, the BGA has never had any restrictions on any of its members, programming for the year, or even in collaborations with other organizations. BGA has evolved into an organization with an esteemed presence on campus and in the community. With the many academic and professional development workshops, enrichment seminars, potlucks, and general body meetings to embrace one another, it truly gives the home away from home feeling, and I am forever grateful for not only being a proud member, but also being in a position to help take it to new heights. Our theme this year is Take Lead. Leadership empowering through action and development. Sometimes it's not always about what the executive board does, but about the diligent efforts of members with the will to make a difference. With the help of our advisor and other great faculty members on campus, we are continuously improving the experience for Black graduate and professional students on the campus of Purdue University.
The Black Graduate Association, or BGA as it is affectionately called at Purdue, did not exist, if I remember, when I started graduate school, but shortly thereafter.
I have been very blessed to work with the Black Graduate Association on several initiatives over the past decade. I first began working with BGA members on fellowship opportunities like the NSF, the Ford, the Packard, Carver, the Purdue Doctoral Fellowship, and several others.
When I think about the BGA since its resurrection and the role it plays in the lives of its members, first thing that comes to mind is social engagement, and that's on all fronts, between the individuals in the organization, between the BGA and other groups where they coordinate activities together. I think of mentoring, I think of Grad 101.
One of the more memorable moments that I've had in BGA has been working with Graduate School 101. I was co-chair one year and chair the next year. And just after months of working with my committee and working with administrators and presenters and other people on getting the whole thing to actually come together, we get there, we present to the students, and they have a great time.
I just think it's amazing that BGA does this continually and works with the undergrads and encouraging them and inspiring them to go to grad school.
Then there's also the outreach to the community beyond the Purdue campus. That an example of that would be Habitat for Humanity. The next thing I think about is professional development. That's always been an interest, but I think more recently individuals have thought more about their personal brand, and I would say not just that being a new thing, but more individuals are thinking about it.
The BGA also participates in the Preparing Future Faculty and the Preparing Future Professionals courses. BGA members continue to contribute to professional development and fellowship activities as alumni and mentors.
BGA is not just a social organization. In fact, they try to enhance you socially, personally, academically, and even professionally. This year, in particular, they've had several academic and professional seminars, things that deal with CV writing, resume writing. We've had etiquette banquets.
Primarily, I'd have to go with professional development. The BGA is very good about putting on professional development seminars and meetings for us. And they're very, very impactful as far as assisting us with our, futures and careers beyond school after graduation.
I joined BGA in 2004 and was an active member for 6 years until my graduation. And I joined because I wanted to be a part of the community of Black graduate students here at Purdue. And I know that making connections is a very important part of moving further along in a career and opportunities in the future, and so I wanted definitely to have that connection.
I joined BGA because I was looking for an organization that could be friendly and not only help with my graduate career. And coming from Texas, I felt a little isolated in Indiana, but once I joined BGA, I felt the family atmosphere.
I joined after attending the call-up meeting that year, and I was invited by a friend. After hearing about what BGA had to offer, their mission for the organization, their mission for the year and goals, I thought that it was something that I wanted to be involved in while I was here.
I originally was introduced to the BGA in the fall of 2008 through a BGA member, Shayla Miller at the time. She actually invited me out to some of the events that the BGA held. And as I came out to these different events and I saw the way that these young professionals and these young graduate students interacted with each other, the way they fellowshiped, the way they mentored each other and supported each other, I knew I wanted to be a part of that. I knew that was the piece that I was missing here in graduate school.
In my opinion, BGA in the Purdue community is a vital piece of the puzzle of success for African American students pursuing a PhD or master's degree at Purdue. It provides for the students a safe harbor or safe haven, if you will. It also gives that collegial encouragement for students to see till the end the goal that they had in mind when they decided to attend Purdue University.
I joined the Black Graduate Association at Purdue in the fall of 2008 when I first arrived on campus. I considered it a priority, mostly due to the fact that members of the Black Graduate Association were a part of my recruitment, a positive part of my recruitment. They were knowledgeable in their fields, knowledgeable about Purdue as a whole, and just their friendliness and willingness to help the transition coming from undergraduate to graduate, or in my case from master's to PhD.
The BGA has afforded me the opportunity to meet a lot of higher up professionals in graduate school. So for example, I've got to meet Dean Smith. I've got to work with people like Miss Cindy Lynch, who works in the graduate school, Dr. Zenefia Evans, and other higher education professionals.
BGA has had a positive impact on me while I've been here at Purdue. I've gotten a chance to work heavily in undergraduate outreach, which has been great for me because I aspire to be a professor one day. So through undergraduate outreach, I've gotten a chance to work with the undergraduate students in tutoring, helping them through their coursework, also getting a chance to introduce them to the idea of graduate school, what it takes to be a graduate student, how to get there, and also clearing up some misconceptions they might have about graduate school.
My two most memorable moments within the BGA were when I was nominated the BGA Banquet Chair. That was the first one. Initially, I did not have my sights set on the BGA Banquet Chair position and didn't think I was capable of fulfilling the requirements in that position and, coordinating an excellent event. But I had a couple people who were encouraging me to take the position. They thought I would be a good fit. So after a bit of egging on, I accepted the position. The second most memorable moment was actually seeing the BGA banquet come to fruition. It was a great feeling to see all of our accomplishments, all the dedication and hard work manifest itself in such a grand fashion. The responses and the feedback we received from the attendees was great. It was definitely encouraging, and the event as a whole was just a confidence builder for me, showing that I could take on other events, spearhead them, and actually be successful.
In the fall of 2007, the distinguished professor, writer, author, thinker, Michael Eric Dyson came as a part of a BGA program. He came to Purdue and spoke, and I actually had an opportunity to speak with him one-on-one and to serve as an ambassador for him while he was here, and that was a great occasion for me. Also, what sticks out to me was the following year in 2008, the BGA banquet. I was actually the MC for that banquet that year, and that was a lot of fun. And as everyone knows, the BGA banquet is a great occasion where everyone gets dressed up really nicely. We see performances, and we celebrate the successes of the Black graduates here at Purdue during that calendar year.
One event that I really enjoy is our welcome picnic. This is the time when I get to meet the new students that are here for the first time, and I also get to reconnect with my other friends that I may not have seen along the summer months. It's really a fun time because I get to laugh, I get to eat, and just enjoy myself with all of my friends while we get ready for the new year.
But recreationally, I would definitely have to go with the BGA Super Bowl party. Every year the BGA puts on a really, really good Super Bowl party. It usually comes at a time that's a crunch time for a lot of students. A lot of us, as far as research, is second semester. We're trying to wrap everything up. And it's one of the few times that we have in that semester to, let our hair down, and mingle with each other.
So in my opinion, I would like to see BGA continue for many, many years so that the students, the incoming students and the existing students have that safe place to call home. They have colleagues who understand the struggle. They have colleagues who are in the struggle with them. And so together they can encourage each other to do the best they can to earn their degrees at Purdue.